South Fit Nation. Yo, it is base week, the long awaited, much hyped week of workouts, of benchmark workouts. These are workouts to baseline our fitness. We we think of this week as a selection of workouts that runs the gamut of all facets of fitness, strength, stamina, endurance, unilateral, strength balance, you know, high intensity conditioning. What do we have here? We even have movement screens. I mean, if you don't find out about yourself during this week, then something must be going weird. We've written these and then rewritten these and tweaked them, and then this past Friday we did some testing too, and with some of the other coaches, and we ended up going back and forth on some stuff and tweaked it and all that. Anyways, we now think it's ready for you this week. So before we get started on the workouts, the note first up, there's 6 days of workouts. If you can't make all 6 days, that is okay. Pick a selection. Try not to go for the same stuff. Try to go for something that's short and fast, but also long and slow. Try to go for, if you basically pick, any 3 days here, you might be already good. But this is designed to be a 5-day test. In fact, a 6-day test. The Thursday is a movement screen and just the recovery block afterwards, which is not even a test in itself, but it's almost recommended to do that if you want to continue on and produce performance on Friday and then on Saturday. And the main thing to remember is that Thursday will not count towards your class plan. So you still have to reserve a spot in class so that you have that spot, come in, do class. We're not going to check you in on Thursday. We're going to delete the reservation later on. So that way it never shows up on the record, but you can come in and do the workout. But we still need reservations though, because we have limited assigned spaces inside the building. So we would need that. So go ahead and reserve your spaces for all the workouts you're going to do this week. If you find that you are being put on a waiting list or there are no reserved spots or are no available spots to reserve, just reach out to me. You reply to the email, reach out by email, reach out to info, reach out by Facebook. Let me know so we can determine whether we need more classes. Maybe it's going to be an additional class on Monday evening, maybe an additional class on Saturday morning. Let's just see, okay? Just let me know, because we are going to expect, additional attendance given that it is base week. All right, enough talking. Let's go through these workouts. So day one, it's first day of base week. It's peak strength with a deadlift 1 rep max, and then it's followed by what we're calling Iceman, which is a 3-rounder, 2 minutes on the rower, then a 2-minute break. So it's just calories. And then first, as many calories as you can in 2 minutes, take a break, come back and do it, take a break, come back and do it the third time. So you're looking for some consistency and you're looking to maximize power throughout the 3 rounds. Tuesday, we're doing a single leg squat. So it's going to be off a box. You stand on top of the box, you lower yourself down at tempo, show control for a second at the bottom, stand back up. And the reason why it's off a box is because a straight up pistol also has mobility requirements that sometimes are a little bit tricky. Being on a box helps with that. We just need to worry about the strength of the leg. Now, whenever you see something like this, we're more interested in the differences between left and right than we are in the absolute strength of a particular leg. All right. So if you don't manage to get all the way down and get back up, it's not really actually that important. You're just baselining. But you do want to know if the left leg can go all the way down and go up, and the right leg will go halfway down. That's an imbalance. That's something that we want to know about. That's something that we potentially want to work on. All right. After this one, we're followed by Cyborg. We tweaked this one a little bit. It's 22 minutes long. 22, maybe 25. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. Rowing, kettlebell swings, and pull-ups. And it's a fair amount of rowing, actually 750 meters. And I guess we're going to have to update the distance for the ladies. Right now it shows 500, but I think it should be more than that. 30 swings, these are Russian swings, and then 15 pull-ups. So it's going to be a cardiovascular one, right? You're going to be breathing hard, and that's supposed to be the case. And you'll need to find a good pace to start out on. Otherwise, you're going to be huffing and puffing very early on in this workout. That's not the way to go. Day 3, this one is, we're going back to unilateral strength balance testing, but this time it's upper body. So we're doing a dumbbell press on the left side and dumbbell press on the right side. We're going to pick a weight. It's going to be a percentage of your body weight. 25% is going to be the baseline here. And you're going to try to do as many reps as you can left, as many reps as you can on the right, and see if there are any differences. We're going to log both scores. Then we're going to do something similar, but we're going to hold on to the dumbbell. So it's just a hold, like a suitcase, one-sided hold, and it's a test of your grip, left and right. Then we finish with Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is our high-intensity test. It is a 21-15-9 rep scheme of thrusters with dumbbells, not a barbell, and burpees, lateral burpees over the dumbbells. So this is just pure threshold discomfort pain tolerance. You're just going to have to go as hard as possible. This could be done in 4 minutes, by the way, maybe up to 6-7 minutes, but no longer than that. Thursday is our screening and recovery day. So we're going to do 4 different screens. We're going to screen for your ankle flexion, for hip flexion, shoulder flexion, and what else? What are we doing? We're doing one more thing. Hip flexion. Oh, yeah, of course. There are 2 hip flexion tests, one which is a standing toe touch and one which is a laying down knee flex to your chest. We do all 4 of these. There are standards as to how to measure and how to log your score. And then we're going to do a recovery flow block, which is a 20-minute AMRAP. There's 4 movements, and we spend about 10 to 20 reps on each. And it's not going to be for time. It's not going to be for score. You're going to take your time with this. It's going to be for quality, and you're supposed to feel better after this is done and ready for next day's work. Friday is Beast Mode Day. Beast Mode Day. What's Beast Mode Day? So a few weeks ago, we saw this video of Adam Klink from Krypton CrossFit doing a back squat, a 1-rep max back squat of 500 pounds. And then he ran a sub 5-minute mile the same day. So that was pretty freaking awesome. It hadn't been done before as far as we knew. And it was pretty inspiring. And so this day is sort of structured like that, but instead of a 1-rep max back squat, we're doing a 5-rep max back squat, partly because we're testing the 1-rep max with a deadlift earlier in the week. Also a 5-rep max back squat. Like we're not 1-rep maxers all the time, right? We're CrossFitters, we're functional fitness people. We need to do work at reps, right? We need to lift heavy weights multiple times. And a 5-rep max on the back squat, it's just a sweet spot there. And then it's going to be followed by a 1-mile run for time. Yes, awesomeness. You are not going to want to miss Friday. And then Saturday, we're coming back with a 1-rep max. This time it's a power movement. It's a power clean. So the difference is, so Monday and Friday, deadlift and back squats, those are slow strength moves, but the power clean is a dynamic power movement from weightlifting, Olympic weightlifting. So we're going to do a 1-rep max there, and then we're going to finish off with this beauty of a stamina test. We're calling it Viking. It's a 15-minute AMRAP, and it has a barbell complex that has power cleans, shoulder to overhead, and lunges. And then it has push-ups and box jump overs. We had a different version of this before. We tried it out on Friday with some of the coaches. We liked some things, did not like some things about it. We tweaked it so it would flow a little better. It had a run, and it's been changed to a box jump over. But this is a good workout. This is a really good workout, and I'm excited to see everyone do this one. All right, guys, that's our base week, our first ever base week. We're super stoked about this one. We're super stoked to see you guys come in and give it your all and get all of the data, get our baseline as individuals, as athletes, as people, log that stuff in SugarWOD, and then we're gonna do this stuff again in about 3 months, right? That's the point, is to see where we're progressing, where we're not progressing. So if there's any one takeaway I want to give you is that, again, do not stress the actual numbers, stress the progress. Whatever we get this week, it could be a function of anything. You could, maybe you didn't even sleep well, maybe your food was off, maybe you had a rough day at work. Whatever it is, don't get caught up in the actual number for that day. What you do want to you do want to focus on is, in the next 3 months and the 3 months following that, is the general trend of progressing on all these fronts. That's the goal. All right. This is why it's called base week and not testing week or like performance week. It's you're baselining and then you compare. All right, guys. See you this week. It's going to be awesome.